Hey y'all, Kelly Whitney here, and I'm back with number 24 of 40 things that older Black women should tell younger Black women but don't. I watched a podcast on YouTube, and I'm gonna literally read you all the information, because if you have what I'm about to talk about, watch this. It will your mind. The title of this video is, Why Do So Many Black Mothers Hate Their Daughters? The Mother Wound Explained. It's by someone named Koreelle, Koreyyelle, and this was posted from the Girl Stop Playing podcast 3 weeks ago. Check it out. So number 24 is Heal Your Mother Wounds. When I watched that video, an hour and 5 minutes long, I watched the entire thing, and then I read some of the comments. There's more than 1,000 comments. When I had gone through just like maybe a dozen or so, I had tears in my eyes. Black women, we need support. We need God. We need a drink. We need rest. We need a vacation in a sunny place with blue water. We need everything we can get, and we need to give it to ourselves if we can't find it elsewhere. Because the main gist of this video and this lesson is that if your mother has hurt you, you can't do anything about it. You can't retrain her. You can't get her to admit what she's done. You can't convince her to give you what you need at some point later, because the generational wounds that lead to Black mothers mistreating their daughters so systemically and severely, they can't be healed without very intentional work. When I heard these two women talking about their parents and how that mother-daughter relationship made them feel in the moment, and then later as they had their own children, etc., it broke my heart. It really did, because my mom didn't do mean things to me per se. She just didn't talk to me very nice. She wasn't encouraging. She wasn't supportive. But what struck me about all of it was the need to have your mother say, I'm sorry, or to acknowledge what she's done. Chances are great that will never happen, because these are generational traumas that are being passed down from mother to daughter to daughter. It goes all the way back to slavery. I mean, she made the connection that deep and that lengthy. When I was in my early 30s, late 20s, sometime around there, something clicked in my mind, and I changed my relationship with my mother. I don't know what it was. It was just, I got tired of beating my head against the wall. I got tired of trying to explain to her why she should behave differently toward me, and why she shouldn't take advantage of me, why she shouldn't be mean to me, why she shouldn't be selfish. And I just stopped. I don't know what it was. I just stopped. I was a pushover. But when that click came in my mind, it was done. I started interacting with her differently. The wounds are still there, because I have not done deep work to unpack these things with a therapist. I've done some work, but I think the biggest solution, and this is the one that I encourage you to take, is I began to work on myself. It minimized the need for me to have a better relationship with my mom, who's just not capable of it. She wasn't before she got dementia, and now at this point, we're just trying to keep her on her feet. You know what I mean? I know there's so many young Black women out there right now who just want their mother to be kind to them and supportive of them. They're not sharing their good news. They're not announcing when they have a wonderful new man or, girl in their life. They're not doing any of that, because they know if they go and talk to that matriarch, she's not going to be happy for them. She's not going to celebrate with them. Instead, they'll be met with negativity, and they don't want to engage like that. This is the one person who is supposed to love and support you above all else. But very often in Black families, this is exactly the opposite of what actually happens. There's a lot of broken people out here walking the streets, creating more broken people, because this is a cycle of bullshit that without very focused intention, you will not break. I think that older Black women don't tell younger Black women that they need to heal their mother wounds, because they may not even have acknowledged that they need to heal from the trauma and meanness that their own mother put them through. My mother talks about her mother like she's a god. And my grandmother died before I met her. But the way that my mother has described her behavior and this and that, she don't sound like she was shit, frankly. She didn't sound like she was a good person at all. She seemed like she was low class, bad attitude. She passed my mother around here, there, and everywhere. And my mother did everything she could for this person. And she didn't appreciate any of it. But that's the story. And it's a very familiar story, because it's our story. It's my story. It's probably your story if you're watching this still. You can come out of this though. You don't have to be walking wounded because your mommy hurt you. You don't have to do it forever. I'm still dealing with my mama issues because my mama is still alive. I do care for her. I don't know if I love her. There's many things that I do that aren't very loving. Ooh, I'm telling all my business today. But I just want y'all to know that mother issues are real. They're serious. You need to pay attention because it will impact every single relationship that you have in your life. And then if you are blessed to have children, it will impact how you raise your children, how they see you, and how they go out into the world. For that reason alone, if you have mother issues and you plan to be a mother yourself, I wholeheartedly encourage you to get your shit together. Watch this podcast. It just says so much about the shit that our mothers put us through, but why they do it, why they're cruel, why they don't listen, why they don't celebrate, why they don't support, why they favor our brothers over us when we do everything but break our backs trying to get their attention and support and love. This is the whole reason why I'm doing this series, because I need Black women to win. I feel like there's too much against us. You know what I'm saying? And that's why if you do have mommy issues, you don't need that against you too. That's too much. Even if your family is not what it should be, if they're not providing the support and the care that you need, give it to yourself. Older Black women are not going to tell younger Black women to heal their mommy issues because they don't want to acknowledge that their own mothers did not deserve to be put on the pedestal where they have them. Our mothers are people. And I'm not somebody that says, oh, you gotta look at your mother as a woman. I don't have a relationship with my mother as a woman. We ain't girls. We ain't cool like that. That's my mama. It is what it is. Because your mama, she's not gonna say she's sorry. She's not gonna admit she didn't give you the care that she should have given you. She's not gonna admit that she was envious of the life that she actually gave you because you were able to enjoy a level of freedom and autonomy that she wasn't able to enjoy when she was young. They're not gonna acknowledge any of that. So that's number 24 of 40 things that older Black women are not gonna tell younger Black women but should. And I hope y'all come back for number 25. And I hope y'all watch this podcast.